Alright, let's see here. Okay, I should be good to go. Let's get some musics in here maybe. Sure, alright. Hopefully that ain't too loud or too quiet, but we will see. Alright, I'm gonna start a new series here with Satisfactory. I've been excited for this one because I love this game, it's great. In a previous game I've played, I got up to, I think, like tier 6 or 7 or something like that. I made a big, huge turbo fuel setup in the Blue Crater, and that was like the most advanced thing so far with that world. But now I'm going to start from scratch, and now it's 1.1 instead of 1.0, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here, of the 4 main spots to start from, I like the Dune Desert, but I think for now we'll just go with Rocky Desert, because it's got a pretty decent start and a lot of cool stuff around it for the location. Easy access to fungus, which I like because that means I can get the parachute right away, so that's great. And that's a good name. That should be all I need. Don't think we need any advanced game settings or anything. Alright, let's start. Confirm. Oh, one thing, I am skipping the intro because there isn't too much need for that. Alright, let's go. Yeah. No aid or anything, just popped right in. Alright, let's see here. Just get that in there. Oh, we even start with a bunch of stuff already. Nice. Alright, well first, let's find the iron around here. Oh, I already start with the map on, I think. Let's check. I'm pressing M, but I am not seeing the map, so maybe it's not unlocked yet. N works, but not M, so we'll see. We got some iron over here. Let's see what we got going on over in this direction first. I think that's my ideal spot over in this direction. Yeah, I believe so. Because that's the big gas cloud with the alpha hog over there. Great, alright. Because over here is where all the pure nodes are. Now, early game, the pure nodes don't really matter too much anyways, but later game, they're nice to know where they're at. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I might just sneak up on these dudes. As long as you're holding C to crouch, they will never spawn the flying things, the crabs. But you can jump around, you could parachute, you could even use the rocket jet. We're gonna skip
Samples
that.
of
There we go. But you could do most anything, and as long as you're crouching, they won't spew them out. Now let's see here. We can dismantle the debris now that we're in 1.1, which I like a lot. Now you can't dismantle the same thing until, like, the actual main crash thing, until you actually take the card out of it. Let's grab all this extra stuff around it too. Pretty nice first thing. Got some reinforced iron plate. That is great to have early game, because most constructors and other stuff are made out of those, or assemblers at least. And then Mark II belts, once we get Mark II, will be made out of those. And we got one of these hard drives right off the bat.
damaged hard drive 6.
Yep, Ada. I don't want my time wasted with your voice clips. They're great and all, but we gotta get going. Alright, let's head this way. Also, the bunny hopping got upgraded in 1.1. If you, underwater. If you, like, jump right as the sliding crouch animation starts, like before it, like, really starts, but, like, right when it starts, you can just get flung forward so fast, and then, like, you chain a bunch of these together, you're going, like, almost like the tube speeds even. It's pretty crazy. Alright, well this here seems to be the iron I'm looking for. Yeah, there's some. And we got some hogs. Or one at least. Hit it and jump over it. I think I missed it the first time I hit it. There we go. Another type
Samples
of meat, so it's gonna do that. F. Alright, let's mine this. Yay! Pure node. And then I'm pretty sure this one's another pure node, so we got two right next to each other. It's pretty nice. Yep, two pure nodes. Any other hogs around here? No. Alright, what I'm going to do is I think I will put my base right around here. So actually, we should probably be grabbing some of these leaves anyways, because we'll want it for the biomass. Alright. Pretty good. Nice. Ooh, some barrel nuts too. Oh, that's new.
Potential.
Alright. Let's throw it down somewhere here. Let's go to the build menu and grab the HUD. And let's see here. Probably want it. Yeah, I think I want the main thing facing this way. Probably nudge it this way a little bit. There. That looks pretty good. Alrighty. Nice. And let's see what we got going on. So, first things first. Where's the MAM? Because I want to... Okay, MAM is in field research. So let's get that started. And in fact, I'm probably keep this stuff so then we can actually start building right away instead of that. But I want to get to the MAM right away, because getting those early hard drives put in is great. Also, there's a lizard doggo there, but I don't have any of the fruits to give him yet. Now, I think we got some copper out here. We're going to want to grab that node. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, right here in this nook. And then there's some way over there and over on that side. But this is a pure node right here. There we go. Pure copper. And then the last place that I want to look for is limestone, which I think we had up on a rock somewhere. Yeah, I think it's up here, maybe. Or wait. Actually, I think the... Yeah, no, I think it's right up there. Yeah, I see a hog. I think that's where it's at. So we gotta go all the way around this way for that. I think we'll grab that a little later, though. We don't need the cement right away. Oh, we got the bacon agaric.
Potential.
Yep, just because it's there doesn't mean it's edible, but it is edible, and it heals us, and it's great. Okay, let's start some production right away. We're gonna want to do some copper production for more wire. We probably have enough plates, but we'll probably use it up as we make stuff. And then we need screws. Let's see what we got going on. Let's put some miners down. We got enough for that stuff. Let's see here. Probably want to run... This one I'll run straight, and then the other one I'll run the other way. We're not really on grid yet, but we'll be on grid later. For now, we're just gonna make a bunch of rat tail lines anyways. Probably just put it like that. Alright, and then what we want is constructors. Ooh. This thing should already be upgraded with their own biomass burners, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, so then we'll want power lines, but we got plenty of resources for that. Yeah, alright. Then we'll have those plates and that. Alright. So, oh yeah, we need smelters though. Alright, let's see here. Control, put that there. We'll just run a smelter right into each. That's pretty off the ground. Yeah, that's a little too close. Let's see here. Do it like that. Kept trying to connect to that bit, which was messing me up. Alright, let's see here. Run that into that. Run that one into that. We're gonna turn this to iron. That makes 30 per minute, so we're really low with what we want, but I don't think we have splitters yet, do we? Not yet. Splitters will be nice, but I do want to get that MAM up right away. Let's see. Because, yeah, there's that. And then where are splitters in this? In logistics, so we'll probably want that. We really want all three of these, but I think field research is just the best to start with, just so then I can get that drive running for the 10 minutes right away. Alright, so now we'll want a pole here. And then we'll want to run that into each of these. And then pull another one of these over here. I'm just going to place it here for now. That's going to attach to both of these. And we're going to pull this one here. Put it there. And that's going to attach to both of those. And then once we get the constructors out, that'll be good. Speaking of, let's grab some more leaves. There we go. Thank you, game. All the bushes. Bushes right next to them, even. Alright. Let's shove leaves in this one. And wood in that one. And now we're gonna do some constructors right away. Constructor. One of these I'm gonna have making plates right away, because I think that'll be good. Get that plugged in there, nice. Make plates. And then let's build a storage. There we go. And now that will make plates once I attach it to power. We're gonna run this over here because we're gonna want to keep the lines going anyways. But that'll attach to there. Alright, 20 plates per minute, yeah. And then I think I'm gonna have this actually aligned with this. I'll place it on the corner there. There we go. And then this I will have making rods. And then I'm gonna place, actually, not that. We'll just have, well, yeah, I need rods for screws anyways. So then have that line up there. Not really lined. That's not great. Grab this and place it along here. Actually work, please. That's not lined up correctly still, but whatever. It's not on a foundation, so it won't be correct anyways. But then this one, that's already full, but there should be one right here. No, alright. How did that? Oh, because that's running to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull off. And I'm going to plonk that there. And I'm going to plonk that on that. There we go. And that's making 15 per minute with that. And then I'm going to place another one down just to see with this recipe for screws. 10 per minute makes 40 per minute. So I can actually just have another constructor coming out of this and it won't fully take it, so I'll still have a surplus of pipes even though it's only 5 per minute. That's better than nothing for now. And we'll be getting splitters and stuff to make all this a lot more efficient anyways. But just for starters, so then I don't have to manual do things as much. And then I'm going to pull a separate power pole here just so then I have a better thing for my network. Alright, and then that can run into that. There we go. Yay. Now we got screws cooking. Alright, and now we can go see what's going on with the copper. We'll grab that. Start making some wire right away. For the 300 wire for the MAM unlock. Let's see here. Miner. I'll have it pull out straight. And then I'll grab some of this stuff off of here. Just to clear a little bit around here. Nice. Alright. Alright, and then we'll want a smelter for this. Then we'll want a constructor for this. Now let me see here. So 15 ingots makes 30 wire, and then for cable 60 wire makes 30 cable, so I can't have an extra coming out and keep extra wire building up. Also, the grid shut down, probably because I ran out of things. That's fine. I will deposit some more. We are kind of fast tracking this whole thing, so I can understand. Where? Okay, there it is. Jeez. Alright, and then once I get power over here, I'll probably want to set up some actual biomass burners that aren't just the manual little ones on the hub, but we'll get to it. Kind of just really want to speed run the MAM. Alright, let's see what's going on. Which one of these is empty? Alright. There we go. Then we might as well put the extra wood in here too. 12 per minute on that. And then 80 per minute there. Actually, wait a second. Can I make biomass already? I can do that, can't I? Yeah, I can. I'm gonna do that. Let's make some biomass quick. Yep, I know. Let's just do that so it's a little less of a headache of having to refuel a bunch. Luckily, the ones out of leaves craft real fast. Ones out of wood take twice as long to craft, but they give more, so it's fine anyways. There we go, already over 2 stacks, so I can fully fill these 2 and then they'll go for a little while. And then let's fill this one. And let's pull that. Alright, let's see here. Our production can be up to 40. Consumption is around 20 right now, but max is 30. Alright. So I really don't want to go above 40. Unless I want to add more. So hopefully this wire line won't be too much. Getting low on the resources. Let's pull these out as far as possible. Okay, so right around there. And then I'm gonna have this run to this side because I know we're gonna have more power going somewhere else. I'm gonna have that there. Can always use extra power poles just to make sure you have extra connections on places, so now this has an extra spot on it. Alright. Now once I actually connect this, geez. Is that connected? Yep. That's connected, yeah. Just not the miner with that. Okay. Let's make that make copper. And that's making wire. So now we should have wire coming in. We'll be getting 30 wire per minute. And yeah, grid shut down. So it was more than 40. Let's see what it said it was making. 43. Yeah, just barely too much. Alright. Well, we can set up another biomass burner. That shouldn't be too hard. Soon we'll have a setup with the solid biomass, like the logs. We can, Ooh, I don't have enough wire. I might have to make my own. But, once we have a full setup with the biomass logs, the solid biomass, the solid biofuel, I guess is what you call it, then we can run up to 15 of those in a little manifold. So I'm just gonna... Did that make any? No. Give me all that. Did that really just give me one? I only have one in there. Wow. It like immediately quit. Alright, well we can get some ore right away then. I only need a little bit of wire. Alright. Let's get on over there. Yeah. Alright, boing boing. Can make 2 wire right away. Now let's make the ingots. Alright. There we go. That should be plenty of wire made. Just make a tiny bit extra. Alright, there we go. Now I should be able to make a biomass burner. Let's just shove it right here. Plug that into that. Alright, and now our capacity is 70, so that's a little bit better. Alright, now those are all going. Oh, got stuck. See how much stuff we have. A lot of plates, nice. How about you? No backlog yet. These make 15 per minute. Nope. Takes 10 per minute, but this thing has to fill up to 100 before it'll stop taking more than 10 per minute anyways. So we're just only really getting screws right now. A lot of screws though, that's nice. Let's go deposit the plates for sure and then see what we got for screws then. Hey, we're already at the screw mark, so now it's just getting enough wire. Under 300 wire, not too bad. Let's see what this thing has going on so far. It's only been going for not even a minute, but we'll see. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, 36 wire, ain't too bad. Let's go craft the rest of the ingots I got into wire while we're waiting for these to go. Also, before we really do much with the research tiers, I'll probably want to get 2 more hard drives, because I think it's 3 at the start, and 2 of them are really good, and then another one's an inventory upgrade, which isn't the best, but not bad, especially early game. It's nice to have. There we go. Get some more made. Three, 2, 1, blam. And now we can make 34 wire. There we go. Yay. Alright, that's another 54 wire to shove into here. So I need like 175 or something. And now it's becoming nighttime. Good thing we got our trusty flashlight on at all times now. Yeah. Let's head on over here. Lightning speed. Crazy. Another 43 right there. Might as well do some more manual mining quick. Probably won't bother doing too much with concrete yet until I actually unlock the foundation stuff. There we go. Alright, let's grab the rest of this. Another 20. Nice. Alright. Going so fast, couldn't even turn. Just throw that in there. Good, good. Get another 60 ingots. Which means, what, 120 wire? That's pretty close already, and then probably just one more trip to the little thing there, and then we'll be good for the MAM. Then I'll have to see what the MAM's made of. Probably not too much stuff. It'll be great to get platforms, though, and ramps and stuff. Because then I can scale huge mountains and stuff. Although you can also use the other conveyor things as like ladders until you actually unlock ladders in the awesome shop. So there's ways of getting around scaling vertically. Alrighty, not bad at all. Alright, let's throw all that in there. Hey, had enough. Nice. Let's hit that first milestone of the stream. Yeah.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
There we go. Alright, ma'am. Don't have enough cable. Let's go get a tiny bit of cable. And then I think the next thing we'll get is foundations. And then we'll get the splitters. Because I don't think there's too much point in getting the splitters before well, no. Because foundations also need plates on top of cement, so it's like very high cost. Let's see. What does it cost for base building? 200 concrete, 100 iron plate. Alright. And then logistics is all that, but then just more wire instead of concrete. Building efficiency stat. I wonder what that means. Alright. Well, yeah, we can do this first. Let's shove all that into there. Oh wait, I can't do it until the pod comes back, because it got launched from this here. Then once it lands back down, then I can start inputting stuff for the next thing. Well, anyways, let's make a tiny bit of cable. That should hopefully be enough. Hopefully I didn't make too much. Yep, we still got enough wire. Let's just place a MAM down quick. Alright, hard drive. Let's scan that first one. Nice. We also can unlock this stuff later. I don't really need to right now though. This stuff isn't too important yet either. Let's drop some unneeded stuff into here as well. Don't really need that. Don't need that. Keep the stuff like the steam sheets and stuff on me though, because you never know if we'll come across a pod that needs those. Oh. There it is. Eight seconds. Come on in. There we go. Nice. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, this side. Let's shove some of these in here. So plates are completed. Then we just need more pipes and then some wire. I might just stop the screw line for now. Because really, I don't really need that much screws, and I would just like to have more of the rods. Although this thing finally... Oh, it did not. Okay. Well, let's get some more rods backed up in there, hopefully. And let's grab some of this wire, because we're going to need another 300 of that. Ooh, almost 100 already. That's great. Alright. Throw that in there. Let's see here. Let's look around at some things. There's a slug out there. Might grab that. Just a free slug in the water. Grab that right away. Have Ada try to talk to us, but I'll make her not talk. There we go.
This semi.
No, shush. Shush, shush. F, F. Alright, there we go. Little rock in the water. Got a cheeky little jump. Hey, there's a bean there. Silly bean. Let's head on up here. Sure can't wait to chop some of these trees down. Get a lot more wood than leaves. Get some mushrooms, that'll be nice. And then I can get the parachute. Let's just clear some of this foliage while we're waiting anyways. Because we're already just waiting on the machines to make most of the stuff we need. Although they're making very slowly, it's better than nothing. Having to do it all manually. I'd explore some more. I'm not too familiar where all the hard drive spots are around this area, so I'll have to look into that or just explore around aimlessly for a little while, but we'll see. Probably head up the ramp to get towards the coal and water spot up there, because I know there's some of that up there. Alright, let's make some more biomass and top up all these machines. Oh yeah, that'll be more than enough. Yeah, that'll be plenty. Plenty for a while. Good while. Alright. So let's shove that into there. So now that's full. Let's look at this. Alright, just topping these up. These are at like what? Quarter empty? Now they're full though. I'm gonna shove all the extra biomass into here as well. All those leaves. Don't really need the power slug out yet either. Let's check the MAM. Okay, so that's still halfway to there. We got the power slug tree now. Alright, let's see how much rods we got. Oh, that's a decent amount. I might use up the extra ore and iron ingots that I have in my inventory just to make some more rods right away manually. Now let's see what we got in here. Another 118. That's getting us close to enough wire as well. So not too bad altogether. Ooh, that's some weirdness. Alright, let's shove all this into there. Nearly there on the wire. Getting pretty close on the pipes. Let's see here. Oh, I don't got any iron in my system right now, do I? Did I shove it in here for some reason? Yeah, I put 44 iron ore in there for some reason. Weird. Well, that'll mean 44 more rods, because it's a 1-to-1. The one thing that I'd like to get right away is cast screws, because that'll be great for the reinforced plates. Because then that just means less power used. Because cast screws, you just turn iron ingots directly into screws without having to go through iron rods for that. So it's just nice. It's the same efficiency, like, per material, but it saves power because it's less machines, I think. And it saves space and resources because less machines, so that's always good. And then another early game one that you get off the bat that's great is, oh, what's it called? Oh yeah, iron wire. Because then you can make copper wire out of iron, which really, early game, I got a pure copper node, doesn't matter too much. 10 pipes away. That's gotta be in there already. But it doesn't do much since I already got a pure copper node right here. But later in the game, when you're doing stuff like the coal line, there's certain alternate recipes that replace your steel, your blah, blah, blah. Yeah, steel, right? It is steel that comes from the coal and the iron together, right? Yeah, it's steel. It replaces steel with only iron needed components, like with the iron pipes and stuff. But then you got some other things with it, with those alternate recipes that it's good for, that you would want to replace certain things that instead puts in some copper materials for, like, I think it's either the rotors or the stators. It adds in copper stuff. But then if you have the copper wire, that's still just iron ingots. So you can make, for example, you can make like the encased industrial beams, which is like, what, tier 4 conveyor material. You can get that from only iron and then some concrete, and no steel with coal needed, no copper, just only iron, and then some concrete, which is a dime a dozen. That's so easy to make. You got limestone nodes everywhere with that. All right, let's see here. This should be enough wire, hopefully. Yeah. All right.
Milestone.
Okay, yep. Now, let's see here. Do we want to do one of these right away? Getting solid biofuel would be kind of nice, but to be honest, probably should. Getting logistics Mark II would be great too, but that's 50 reinforced iron plates. I think we'll probably just stay in line and do base building next, because base building is great. Now I have a tiny bit of concrete left, so I'll shove that into there once I can. Can't yet. Also, let's check on the hard drive. 13 seconds. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's get it.
Hard drive and
Yep. All right. Let's see what that hard drive was. Hey, there we go. So you got cast screws or iron wire. I'm going to take cast screws right away, because I'm going to need it right away. And then also, I want iron wire to be back in the pool. And the next one I know is for sure going to be iron wire again, and then an inventory upgrade. I'm probably going to grab the inventory upgrade first, but we'll see. There we go. Now we have cast screws. So now if we don't have enough cable for that, that's all right though. Also, let's see what it needs to make a crafting bench. Okay. Then equipment workshop. Do we have anything in here that I need yet? Other than the object scanner, not really. Which I don't think we really need the object scanner yet. Object scanner will be nice later if we want to really find power slugs, and other things. It'll be nice for the berries, I think, because those are kind of hard to come by in this region, but you need a berry in order to unlock scanning for them anyways. And I think I just had to go up to the coal area, up the waterfall. There's that. There it is. Up, way up there. That's just kind of where everything is at. Alright, let's take all that wire. A lot of wire. Let's place down a crafting bench so I don't have to walk all the way over there again. Let's make some cable. Alright, and then I was going to look at the constructor here. So now, let's look at the recipes. So normal screws needs 1 rod, makes 4 screws, so that's 10 rods per minute, which is 40 screws per minute. And then also 1 rod just equals 1 ingot, so that's 1 to 1 there. So basically 10 ingots per minute makes 40 screws per minute, but you got the middleman of the iron rod. And then over here, cast screws, you take 5 ingots straight up to make 20 screws. So let's see here. 1 to 4, 5 to 20. That's the same exact resource efficiency. So per ingot, you're getting the same amount of screws. Now, this thing takes 12.5 per minute and makes 50 per minute, so the rate is a tiny bit higher than the other way, but, you know. The freighter's back, so we can start refilling. But anyways, that'll just be nice, because now we can have a line specifically just for screws that only makes screws and doesn't need to make pipes too in order to make screws. Now, the 50 is a little less rounded for the types of numbers that these belts take, but it's alright. Alright, now I'm gonna need that other line. We're gonna have to find the limestone now. I think it was up there again, right? Oh, hey, I have access to the map now. Yeah, that one there's pretty good. There's some more over here. So we got 3 normal nodes. There's a node over here that's also normal. In fact, I might grab that one, because then I don't have to go up. Yeah, I might do that. Alright, where are you at? Okay, so he's... Oh, I see, right there. Yeah, that ain't bad at all. That is just one node over here, though. The other side has... Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Oh well. But the other side has that one, and then those 2, so it's 3 right next to each other, which is kind of nice, but... For now, we can just grab from this so we don't have to climb up yet. Alright, let's get rid of that. And then I think it's easy enough to make concrete out of limestone, so we can just place down one of these little mini miner guys. There we go. Portable miner. I'll let them start going at that. Oh, I'm missing some rods. That's fine. Let's head back this way now. Look at that bean. The huge tick guy. He's silly. Alright, what am I doing? Let's see here. What's in the MAM? We could research some of this stuff. You know what? I'll chuck the first power slug in there. No point in not doing it. Probably grab some of the alien materials and shove that in there too. I think you need 2 alien materials to start that. So this one we can do, and then we can do that one. Nice. And then let's do that one. Alright, and then what do we got down here now? So we can unlock the rebar gun eventually. That'll be cool. Protein inhalers, don't really care about that too much. Inflated pocket dimension is nice. More inventory slot. And then another hand equipment slot once we have access to steel stuff. With the steel beams, that'll be nice to get. Scanning for them doesn't really matter too much though. Let's see here. Power slug. You there. Start research on that. Nice. Alright. So that didn't actually do stuff except unlock the power shard. So we can make a power shard and then start the overclock production stuff, which is nice. slug scanning, we'll need another blue one, and then another... Huh. That just unlock free power shard for that. I'm not too sure what's on that line again. It's been a little while. Alright, well, let's see what our stuff has been making. Give me all those rods. Give me all these plates. Oh yeah, we're already full on plates, I bet. Just throw this in here. And then once we get foundations unlocked, then I'll... Yeah, there we go. Now we literally just need to get some concrete going. And then we'll make this extra hatcher protein into the protein. There we go. And we'll throw this protein into there. Throw those into that too. Let's grab up this extra concrete first, and then we'll deposit some of that. It's probably why I'll go and grab those other nodes though, because it's like 45 concrete, or I mean 45 limestone turns into 15 concrete, so it's a 3-to-1 thing. So to really get like what you want out of it, 3 nodes there, 3 nodes of limestone makes 1 node's worth of concrete, if you look at it that way, which, it's fine. Later on in the game, once we have access to water and stuff, we can get an alternate recipe that gets you extra by combining it with water, and it's alright, but what's actually great about it then is there's some loops in the game, some processes that give you water as a byproduct, and that's a way to turn the liquid water into a solid to get you sinking points for free. Get rid of that backlog. Let's go over here and grab some more wire quick, and then we'll get some more limestone. But yeah, once I get these foundations, then we'll start doing some actually good early game setup. Mark II belts would be nice then too. Probably once I get Mark II or 3 belts, I'll make the basic resources, the basic iron resources for each type, like a permanent thing then. And then I'll have it set up for when we'll eventually get the dimensional depots. Have them running into all that. Splitters will be nice with that then. Because we'll get the full smelting going. We'll get the full production going per thing. I'll probably even get power slugs to up the process for the miners eventually, but that won't really need to happen soon because these miners only Mark I miners anyways. To really make them good, you need Mark II miners, which isn't until we get coal stuff. And then we need higher belts to really take advantage of more. So it ain't too big of a deal yet. Getting the 120 move speed from the Mark IIs though will be nice. Okay, we just need 100 more. Which means we'll need 300 more limestone. We might do some manual mining here. Give me that. He's been mining pretty fast though, not too bad. This is a... So I will grab about 50-ish more. A little more than 50, and then that should be enough. Actually, no, I'm already at what I need, aren't I? Oh, not that. Here I was thinking I needed 300 concrete. We just needed 200. Well, let's get this crafted up, and then we should be good. Alright. Oh wait, no, because it's times 3 for that. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so I'm gonna actually need a lot more than that. Why was I thinking it was 1-to-1 for a second? That ain't correct. There we go. Let's throw that into there. That is not enough, but it's close. Need 50 more concrete, which means like 150-ish more limestone. Alright, so that's 100 or 50-ish. Now we just need 100-ish more. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Early game's pretty slow. We'll be speeding up in just a tiny bit. Once we really get the base stuff, it'll be good. Alright, let's see what we got. Pretty close. Let me see here. So, for splitters, it's cable and plates. Alright, that ain't bad. And then for mergers, it's pipes and plates. Alright. Not bad at all. Might want to actually get logistics 2 first, though. I'll have to look at that again. I think it was because of all the smart plating that I didn't really want to do that, right? Okay, so like all the main basic iron stuff. Got plates, screws, and pipes. Or rods, whatever you call them. Rods. I keep thinking they're pipes, but they're rods. So that's the 3 like basic one-step things. And then you have the advanced plates, which you actually need an assembler for then, and that's because the reinforced iron plates, you need 2 things, so you can't just make those out of constructors, and we don't even have assemblers yet, so I can't even automate those yet, technically. Now let's see here. Well, let's actually make the concrete first. Jeez. This should hopefully be enough. I think it is, because it's more than 150. Yeah, that should be enough. Great. Yeah, we already got enough. Might as well just let it run through the rest of this though. There we go. Shove that into there. Boom! Base!
Miles.
Alright. Let's look here. Oh, also, that's firing off. Ain't that nice? Go zoom, zoom, zoom! Boom! Yay! Alright, let's see here. So now we got foundations and walls. Once I unlock the store, I'm getting the concrete ones right away, because then I don't have to worry about using up plates. I use up only concrete then. So that'll be nice. But for now, these things, let's see here, I'll probably throw 4-meter ramp on part 5, and then probably this on 6. That one's 7 for now. I don't really do too much with my hotbar, but it's nice to have the ramps on there for sure. So I can just press that, pull out ramps right away. Let's grab some of this copper wire in a second here. Nope. Lost my momentum. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that there. Then we can expand this to actually get the full production of the cable and wire. Grab all that while it's in my way. It'll be nice to get the chainsaw too then. Might want to get that right away just because we need power for all of the extra buildings we're gonna make. So that might be the first, like, tier 2 thing I do. Yeah, obstacle clearing is probably perfect. Getting more concrete will be a little annoying, but hey, more inventory slots is always nice. Part assembling is where we get the assembler for that though. Jump pads don't really matter. Sync right away would be nice, because then we also get the customizer and all that stuff. Logistics 2 is really great though. I think we'll do obstacle clearing, then logistics 2, and then the sync, and then the assembler, and then jump pads last. This is complete. So now we will do clearing first. So let's manually make some cable here. And then we're gonna need to make some more concrete. And then I'll check. We're gonna need more screws, but I can just set up a manual screw thing because I don't like making screws. Throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. Let's just turn this into making screws. Cat screws, there we go. That thing's definitely getting enough per minute. Yeah, definitely enough per minute. So that'll be making 50 screws per minute. That's definitely enough. That's like what? In 10 minutes that would make all of them? We'll grab some more plates. That's already good. Alright, let's get going on the concrete here. And then once we got that set up, we'll make our first manifold will be for those other things. And we're gonna want a lot of this. In fact, how do I make these guys? That's in the equipment workshop, right? Yeah, these guys are equipment. Portable miner, we can make some of those. Let's just make more of these guys. Let's make 5, because then the other one on it will make that 6. 6 miners. 6 miners full of limestone means 200 of the concrete. So let those guys go. And then we'll actually automate it soon, because we will want to automate that. Because getting automatic stuff for the foundations is always great, because we're going to want foundations for the all our factories. Already got 59, 60. I will manually make some of these just to make it go a little bit faster, but it won't be too bad. I just hate that each of them needs 3 hits to make 4. It's kind of an annoying number for me for some reason. I find it satisfying when only 1 hit is needed to make an item manually. It just looks a lot better to me. Let's make some concrete too. 2 hit ain't too bad, but when it's 3 or more, it's just bleh. Alright, let's throw that into there. Getting a little closer, almost halfway there on the screws, and almost halfway there on the cement, so not too bad. Also don't need that up still. So these thingies, I think, make fungus when you break them. And so do the cactus. They make fungus, which is nice because it's really easy to get compared to other parts of the map then. Where you have to find like cave mushrooms or something to get a lot of them. But I can just take the chainsaw here. Alright. Yeah, that's enough concrete. Also, I might as well craft some more biomass. Help me get to the solid biofuel a little faster then. Not bad at all. Alright, that's enough for the milestone, so I will go do that now. And then we'll grab whatever screws are in the machine. Let's see how much screws we got so far. Nice, 122 extra. Won't hardly have to manually make any. There we go. So now we just need, like, what, 170-ish screws. 4 at a time. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. This has to have enough. Let's check. Oh, nearly enough. Get it up there. There we go. We got enough screws. Obstacle clearing. There we go. Boom.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel create.
All right. And there he blasts off. I'm going to camera mode even. There he goes. Oh, didn't mean to take a picture. Oh, another thing that's new in 1.1. You can decouple the camera now. Oh, speaking of, we gotta update the Pioneer. But you can go up and around. You can hide the UI like this. You can disable it and then focus. Yeah, focusing is just for focus, but there's a whole settings tab here. You can do different zoom and stuff, the roll. Ooh, that's weird. Well, that's cool. You can make things look tiny with that. But then I think it was under image. You can like mess with the exposure. All the saturation and contrast and stuff. No, the color filters pretty silly. Negative is funny. Good old days. A lot of stuff. Yeah. And then there's the effect filter, which is pretty cool. I think that one can be good for looking in like caves and stuff, I think. So yeah, pretty... yeah, outline's also good for looking in caves and stuff. You can see the topography good. But yeah, so you could use this to... let's see here. You can use this to just kind of look around. It's pretty cheaty. Like, look, we already found a Mercisphere right there. But you can, like, look around at stuff, and then you can get a good picture of what's going on with your, factory and whatnot. Well, there comes the pod. You can get real great overhead shots, decoupled shots from the player. It's great. So yeah, it's nice. I think there's a pod up there somewhere. We might head up there when I got more resources. Alright, so next thing we'll want probably... Yeah, I think we'll pick Mark IIs right away. We have enough plates already, so that's great. We basically have everything except for a little bit of pipes and then a little bit of... or a little bit of rods and then the concrete. So let's throw that rod recipe back in there. Let's take the rest of these screws that we're not gonna be making anymore for a little tiny bit. Then once we have logistics 2, what am I doing? Making some concrete is what I'm doing. Once we have logistics Mark II, I can really make use of the biomass constructor and then the solid biomass constructor, and then we can get the power setup going, and then once we have the power setup we can maximize our production lines. So that will be great. Alright. Let's go to the auto miners. Move, bean. Just ran right through you. Take all that. Take all that. There we go. That's all of that. These barrel nuts. It's nice that they give it 5 at a time. I do need to get some doggos going right away though. It would be nice to get them going. You get a lot less doggos out here. I mean, I saw that one over there somewhere. But you get a lot less here than in like the grassy plateaus or the forests and whatnot, because they're just not native to here. Gotta go up to where all the coal is first, which is what I think we'll be doing soon once I get my power a little more stabilized and I go exploring for the last 2 hard drives we need. That's the thing. I'll need to get more hard drives before we unlock the assembler, because then once we get that we have to deal with the other unlocked things for the alternate recipes for the advanced plates, and I just want to get the iron wire and the other one secured right away. Getting the stitched reinforced plates would be nice though, because then you don't need to worry about screws with reinforced plate. Alright, almost there. Ten more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blam. Alright, we got the 200 of that. And then let's go check on the machine and see how much pipe we got. Definitely not enough, but close. In fact, let's make the plates make more rods. There we go. Nearly there. Then we'll have the Mark II stuff right away. Let's see here though. We want to make 15 of these biomass burners. Which actually I'll just need 14 because we can recycle this one here. So let's see here. For 14, we will need a lot more rods, but we should have enough plates and wire already, so that's kind of nice. And then we'll probably want, like, let's say like, what, 15-ish foundations, maybe more. So we're gonna need a lot more concrete, but we got enough plates. So let's grab some more limestone and craft up some more concrete. Luckily, these things are making it a cakewalk. In fact, we can just pick up the miners, because after this bit, the next thing we'll be doing is automating all the limestone as well, because I'd like to just make that go in the background. Especially once I unlock just concrete floors and walls and ramps. Alright, while the other things are making pipes, let's manually make some more concrete. Alright, that should be pretty good for now. Yeah, that's definitely enough for the foundations. Let's see what we got going on here. Grab all that. Oh, we definitely will have enough. I know that. Okay, that. Nice. Oop. Get caught there. But having Mark II belts will be great. Oop. Where am I going? Let's throw those in there. And we're going to need more for the actual biomass burners, though.
Milestone.
And then let's see here. Where do I want to make the biomass burners? Probably just make them overhanging the water here for now. Speaking of, let's put this on the world grid. That's pretty good. We're gonna have to turn that to zoop mode. So that's 6 then. So then 4 more, makes 10. Now let's zoop that out to 10. And then zoop this out to 10. Don't have enough concrete. Let's get some more concrete going. There we go. Alright, this is great. Very close to getting some good automation going. It's very bare bones for now. That's fine though. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, I thought I was gonna need 15, but I ended up wanting 30 because it's 10 long. 3. No, 5 long and 3. Alright. So let's grab power. Biomass burner. Let's throw this on the end here. Nice, nice. That's backwards. There we go. That's in the middle. How far back? Probably right there. Alright. Missing more rods. Let's get some more rods. Alright. Oop, let's jump over that. So that's not all the rods we'll need, but it's a good chunk to get us started. Probably won't need to max out this system right away anyways. In fact, actually, I think we're gonna have to extend this out. Yeah. Let's see. Because we actually want to make some constructors and stuff first. So let's see here. So we're gonna want right in the corner here. We're gonna want one for leaves and one for wood. And then wood. And then we're gonna want 2 constructors. Let's just look here, because leaves 120 per minute to make 60, so we're gonna need Mark 2 for that. Wood can just make use Mark 1 input. So wood, Mark 1 input, Mark 2 output, ideally. And then leaves, Mark 2 input, Mark 1 output. So let's see here, line them up. Let's lock the hologram. I just want it right up against the edge. And then pulled as close as possible, so there. Alright, now why ain't this working? Because it's gotta be over by 1, right? No, we're just missing cable. Alright, let's get some cable. Got plenty of wire, so making cable shouldn't be hard at all. Might as well make some extra cable because I know we'll need at least 1 more constructor for the actual thing to make solid. So now we can make solid biofuel here. And that's back. Nice. Alright. Line up with that. That's as close as that will go. Let's see here. There was supposed to be a button to, like, upgrade. Forgot what it was. Oh, let's see here. Let's grab Mark II's then, because Mark II, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So what I will do is throw this. I think what I'll do is I'll just make the actual things. Line up with that. And then, no. Why am I pressing the wrong buttons? Jeez. Line that up with that. There we go. We'll have that go into that, and then we'll just have a Mark 1 go into that one. So we will make this, that, and then this will be the leaves. So we're actually gonna throw wood into there, and then leaves into there, just to get those starting to get. Did I do that right? Oh yeah, it doesn't take it until they're powered. All right, so then that'll be good there, and then we're gonna want a merger here. Let's see here. This one's wood, right? Oh, I just fell in the water. This is fine. Soon we'll get a better stuff for that situation. If I would have had the parachute, that wouldn't have happened. Alright, let's see here. So that's wood. That's leaves. So I need... yeah, leaves can just be Mark 1, but then Mark 2 for the rest. And then we are going to need this to make that as close as possible without it overlapping. So there. And then that needs to be Mark 2. There we go. And then this will run into the actual stuff. Alright. And then I will make this a little longer here. There we go. Alright, what am I doing? We need power. Alright. Place that there. Grab that. Place it along here. Attach that to that one, and then this can grab these two. And then this is only going to need Mark 1 anyways, because this thing needs to make solid biofuel, so that thing only makes 60 per minute anyways. So now we will grab, we want the biomass burners. So I will start it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to add another. And then we're going to have these rotated this way, but I need more pipes. So we're going to have 6 and 6. Actually, no, it needs to be 7, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's got to be 14 plus 1. So I'm going to have to actually make that extend out another 1. That's fine. Plenty of that now. I'm going to turn this one into plates now. Do the good old switcheroo. Hopefully I got enough concrete. I don't think so, but we'll see. Nope, don't want to jump that way. I don't want to go this way. I made this way too compact, but it's fine because I won't even need to touch any of this soon. Yeah, I don't have enough. Let's craft some more. It's fine because I have plenty of the actual limestone. There we go. Alright, here's some of that. That should be plenty for now. I only needed 3 more foundations. Alright, and then we'll make another one here. This needs to go like this. No. Yeah, that should be fine. And this needs to line up. There. 2. Wire. Alright. We can get plenty of that. Nope. Oh boy. Almost missed that jump. Boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. The bunny hopping is insane. It's literally so great. Wow, that's a lot of wire. Soon we're gonna have a lot of wire and a lot of cable. Oh! Got stuck in the machinery. I'm just gonna extend that out a little bit just for making things easier. There we go. Blah. 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 Another one here. And that should be it. Alright, now, what we want is a bunch of splitters. Outputs here. Nice. Let's keep it coming. Oh. Good, have all those lined up, that's nice. Yeah, yeah. Perfect, all lined up. Then all these can just be level 1s because this thing only moves up to 60 at a time anyways. 60 per minute can fully support up to 15. So even if this thing is running all 15 at the same time, which most of the time it won't be until we're later in the game, since this thing actually only runs as much as needed for demand, unlike every other power producer in the game, other than batteries, I guess. So most of the time, not all of these will be running, so it'll be safely stocked, but even if all 15 were running 100% of the time, it would feed it perfectly as long as we had enough leaves and wood going into the system. And then we just need to connect that to there. Actually, let's make that straight. Nice. Yay. Let's see here. What do we got in here? Give me all this. I actually want to stuff this full of that. Okay, so leaves on this side, wood on the other. Leaves on this side, wood on this side. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's just because our production is up and we probably ran out. That still has some in it, that still has some in it. This has none, that's why. There we go. And then once these things are each filled a little bit, I'll start them going. It'll take a little while to fully fill up, but should be fine. In fact, what's our actual consumption right now anyways? Consumption right now... oh, not too bad. Especially for capacity. We might just... I think we might just start connecting right now, in fact. Alright. Keep it going. All the way to the end. They don't have to be lined up perfectly. Alright. There we go. Each of these can grab 2, except the end one was able to get 3 because it was only connected to 1 pole. There we go. Now all that's connected. Yeah. Oh. Not enough? Huh? What about you? Alright. Let's gather some more grass, and then actually we should start cutting some trees down now that we have access to the chainsaw. Really start filling this thing up. Let's see. Let's just grab some of these quick, and then I will see what we need for the chainsaw. There we go. Oh, this will be going good. Let's check our power infrastructure now. Nice. Capacity is up to 400 now. You've just octupled our capacity. That is great. Alright, now we need an equipment workshop here. Let's see here. Chainsaw. Well, we already got enough of everything except for cables. Also, our next thing we should make is the sink. Because I don't want to make assemblers yet. let's just make a tiny bit of cable, and then we already have our chainsaw. And I got 4 solid biofuel right here. So then that'll help us with the first bits of chainsaw making. There we go. Now that can be put into there. We have 3 equipment slots already. That's nice. I thought we only had 2. Here we go. I turned the volume down on the chainsaw a lot because I don't like the noise it makes. There's this new animation though with like huge crashing trees. It's pretty funny. So let's get rid of some of these trees here. We don't like no trees. We gotta get rid of them all. Oh my god. There they all go. You can even hit the tiny ones and like the radius still covers a lot. Covers. Oh, we're scaring the doggo. That's alright. Once we get enough of these and fill that thing up, I think we might take a break. Oh! We got some mycelia. That's nice. Now I want to get the 2 hard drives still before... actually, let's not get rid of that because those things regen. Oh, we're out. Alright. But, I want to get the other 2 hard drives for the steel wire and the other upgrade to the inventory before we get any other alternate recipes put in. Alright, there we go. That should be making everything we need now. Alright. That's nice. Let's see how these are going. So they're splitting them along. These already have 110 in them, so they're like half full. And then once it goes along here, each of these. So let's see here. 33% into there, and here. And another 33. So 11% of the main goes into each of these. And then that gets split into 3 again. So yeah, it's heavily skewed towards those first 2, but then once they're full, then it heavily skews these 2, and then down the line, these ones haven't even filled with 1 yet, but soon they will, and we don't need them to yet because we only need so much power right now. Like, we're only consuming up to 55, and we have 340 capacity, and that's going to be going up and up. In fact, let's deconstruct this one here. And let's turn all that into solid biofuel for more of the personal use for the, you know, the, oh boy, the chainsaw, jeez. And a busy day. Alright, 40 should be plenty for now. Now, I think we'll head up. So let's go this way. We need some berries and things, and then it would be nice to grab some more hard drives. Be nice to get Blade Runners soon, too. That'd be cool. Can't really do the crazy bunny hops uphill. You can do it on a straightaway and even sort of on... I hear noises of stuff, but I'm not hitting it up yet. We'll see. You can even do it downhill as well, but uphill it just doesn't work. There's another lizard doggo. So we got a couple lizard doggos here. I just need to get actual berries for them. Okay, so I gotta get up there, so that's probably on the other side over there. It's crazy. Now, let me get these cacti quick for more mycelia. Oh, nice. Alright. Let me grab these barrel nuts. You can never have enough barrel nuts. Alright, let's head up. Can't bunny hop up this, so it'll be pretty slow. But going down, we can go fast. And I can't even just jump off the edge of the waterfall either, because still get fall damage without the parachute yet. Once we get the parachute, though, it'll be nice. It'll be bunny hopping all over the place. That guy's annoying because he's a big one. We're just going to skate by everything here. We're just going to kind of ignore everything. Ouchies. Big meanie. Oh, how did that hit? It's like they're homing. Oh, it's because he's a big guy, so his projectiles split up. Is he just gonna keep chasing me now? Hopefully not. We got some bulls, hogs, not bulls. Ow. Can I throw some of these in here? Thank you. Let's just keep jumping. Here, now we can bunny hop. Oh, only sorta. Can I kill you guys? Ah, jeez. Good thing I got a lot of barrel nuts. You guys just are persistent. When it's a lot of you guys there, it's annoying. Okay, one of you is dead. What the heck was that? He like pivoted. Ah. Okay, one of you left. Coming. Oh no, two of you left. Now, nope. Jeez, it's really hard to tell when they're dead. When you're hopping around. Okay. Really? I thought you were dead. You make the same noises. Really? Wow. I thought I had at least got one hit on you. Alright, let's see here. Let's not miss any of these carapaces. Okay, we got all four. Alright. Now that we're up here, look at all this stuff. What's this? Ooh, coal. Cool. We'll keep that then. I know there's actual coal nodes up here, but might as well take that while we're here. There's a slug there, but it's underneath destructibles. Oh, you're another one. How did you stop, like, inside of me? What the heck? Why are you running away? Come back here. Die. Alright, you're mine. That's Sam there. Another lizard doggo. Got some quartz. Nice. Now we can, well, we can't scan for quartz yet, but we'll be able to. Now, where the heck are these berries? Leaves. Got leaves. A lot of normal leaves instead of the weird bushes from the other place. Oh, another hog. More hogs. I don't want to deal with hogs right now. I'd like to get the big baton. That would be nice. Haha, you tumbled. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh. That's so silly. Yeah, that's some sulfur right there. Let's get some of that. I'd like to be able to scan sulfur. Oh, you gotta jump on it. Alright, that's fine.
Unknown.
That'll be nice. Alright. Oh, more hogs. Give me these barrel nuts. Why are they all barrel nuts and no of the berries? I want berries. That's bauxite. We don't need that yet. That holds literally 0 bearing on us right now. Oh, come on. Let me up. Oh, more you? Lizard doggo. Ah, lizard. Here we go. Give me you. That's what I'm looking for. We need more of those.
Potential edible collected. If
Hey.
consumed before
Here
authorized
we
is
go.
compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Research it in the
That's
MAM
bad,
to
though.
establish classification and potential application.
Is that the one that throws rocks? Oh, that's bad. Huh. Run, run, run. Oh boy. Keep running. It's dangerous. Ah, the big one's still after me. What the heck? No. Ah, bunny hop away. Why aren't the bunny hops working? Ah, big guy's still after me. Jeez, they really chase you. Get out of there. Oh my gosh. He's got to stop chasing me, right? I can't even see. Oh, I hear him still. I'm going in the water. He's still on me. That's a little one there. What's here? A hot spring type thing? Hey, there's a, doggo. Oh, geyser. Also, there's the big guy there. Hey, he's actually lured away from his thing. Maybe I should go back to it now. Yeah, that's smart. I'm smart. Let's go. Me no stupid. I just gotta actually find the thing. Give me those. More of those is always good. More pale berries. Alright, where was this? Up here somewhere, right? Oh, that ain't good. Why? Another big one? Oh, I'm not jumping fast. Ow. Can't jump over him until I get the other things. What's this way? This way is not where I want to be. Oh, that's another big guy. Jeez. This place is dangerous. Oh, come on. 2 of them? Oh, come on. Get me out of here. Oh, there's a spitter too. Stop it. Stop it. No. Can switch to my barrel nuts. Alright. Well, we gotta head back up there. Lost everything except for my pale berries. Hey, having pale berries is nice though. Because now we can get a doggo. Where is the doggo? Oh well. Let's head up and grab our stuff back. And then I think we'll probably be done for today. We did get some good progress. Not too much in the way of factory, actually, but we got some good milestones done. Silly shenanigans. Probably want to grab at least one power slug once I find another one, because then we can make underclocking a thing, and underclocking will be good. Probably gonna use underclocking right away with the concrete stuff, since the ratio is so weird with our conveyor numbers. Okay, this guy's annoying, I know that. Lost all our barrel nuts, but I have these ones at least. It'll be nice to get some better weapons than this thing. He's still falling, but that doesn't matter. Just keep going, just keep going, going. What do? We go. Alright. More barrel nuts, please. Thank you. Attach those. Go towards that death crate. I bet the alpha's gonna be sitting right there, though. That's gonna be annoying. Oh well. Oh. Hey, lizard doggo. Hey, buddy. Where are you? Come here. Yeah, get a berry. There we go. Thank you. First time I ever got a doggo. The silly. Oh, why am I caps? The silly. Oh my gosh, there we go. Now we got the silly. Yay, the silly. Alright, follow me, silly. Alright. Get back around here. All these little things are leaves. That's a lot. A lot of leaves. Ah! Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Right through the bushes. That scared me. Alright, so my thing's up there. Come here, you. Ha! Yeah, get ragdolled and died. Haha! Stupid. Stupid. Oh, don't you just stand up like that. Yeah, die. Give me your carapace. Your hog remain. Stop hogging your remains. They're mine. That's another. That's more. I don't like you guys. Ah, Biggie! No! Run! Hey, that's Caterium. Are you gonna attack me?
Unknown metal collected. This, such as...
Ha, you can't get me. Yeah, you run back, you dummies. Oh, come on. The big one's still after me? Give me those. He's still after me. Jeez, those things just chase you halfway across the map. It's ridiculous. And the other one's here still. Come here. Okay, give me all that. Take all. Ah! Get me out of here. Get up. Get up. Ah! Ah, no, no, no. Oh, come on. That's uphill. Duh. Come on. Why is all this uphill? Get me in the water. Yeah, water. Can't do nothing when I'm in the water now, huh? Ah, big stupid. Big stupid. He's so stupid and big. Very big, though. Alright. Yeah, I know I've been playing for 2 hours. We're gonna be done now. Oh, hey, this thing's here. You know what? I don't like you. Give me your stuff. Power? Wow. Alright, let's not die. Oh! That one's still there, stalking me. Gotta go over the edge now. If I fall on my death, I'm gonna be mad. I was gonna say, I'm gonna die. If I fall to my death, I'm gonna die. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay, let's just get the full health. And now, even if I fall to my death, it doesn't make me die. What the heck? I was swimming way farther than I should have. Yeah. So now I can't fall down there. I should have just done this in the first place. That's what I should have done to get away from those stupid things. Can I not make more than one of these? Wow. That's kind of disappointing. I don't have enough concrete. Please be enough. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! I can't even see it. It's like in the water there. Well, now we can head back and go down the whole way. Ah, stupid spitter. Get out of here, Mega Spitter. Wow, that... Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Let's not do that. Okay, this is flatter. It's almost too dangerous to bunny hop that fast. It's crazy. Ow. Why it hurt me? Okay, I can't fall like that. That's the thing about the desert biome. You get free mushroom, but you know what? If I die here, it doesn't really matter, does it? Dead. Alright, let's grab this crate. Yeah, you get a lot of the fungus easy here, but not pale berries, which is annoying. And we technically have the lizard doggo, but who knows where they're at. Hopefully they'll come back to us. Probably not, though. Hey, you. Come on. Come here, Dolly. Where are you at? You were literally just here. What are you doing? Eat. Yep. Why? Come eat it. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, this one I am calling silly number 2. Alright. Come on, silly number 2. Come here. Come here, silly number 2. Really? Come here. We're gonna put you in a little pen. I need more concrete. Make me concrete, please. There we go. Alright. Silly number 2, we're gonna make you a home. Let's put this down here. Well, I guess I should put it on the grid, shouldn't I? Come here, silly number 2. Alright, now we can make you these 1 meter walls. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Now... Come here, silly number 2. Oh, come on. Alright. Yay, now you're stuck in there. I can get out, but you can't get out. And I can get in. If I wasn't stupid, I could get in. I think with Blade Runners you can actually get in, but... I mean, you can get in with that, and then you can get out fine. If I had foundations around it, then I could get out fine. But yeah, now we got silly number 2 in here, and then if we get any other lizard doggos, we can throw them in here. Also, I am going to... The one thing I will research right away in the MAM. Really? Not enough cable? Fine. Cable. Come here. Alright. We will put down the MAM here. What I will research is the... what was it? Not mycelia. Tyrium, no. Oh yeah, the nutrients. If I search that, then we can scan them with the scanner. So once I get the scanner, then that'll be nice to get more of them since they're kind of high value for me. Speaking of, let's see, what do you need to make that? I just need a tiny bit more screws. I might as well do that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, nice. So right now I can only scan pale berry, but soon I can set it to be other things. Alright, well, that's pretty good. We got technically 2 doggies, but we got 1 tame doggie here. Silly number 2 will be great for us. Got some extra things, which I'm actually going to throw into the box here. But first, let's refill these. So this side is the leaf side. This side is the wood side. There we go. That's simple and easy. I probably should have thrown another thing in between here, so then I could put in biomass just normally, but oh well. This is fine for now. I could probably move this up and then do that anyways. But that ain't too bad at all. And still got just the basic things here, but now we have the power to expand. So in the next stream we will probably expand then. And that'll be great. Because yeah, we got 340 still capacity. I think that's just how it's going to be. Alright, not bad at all, not bad at all. A lot of plates there. A lot of pipes there. Probably a bunch of wire at the other spot. Not a lot of screws, but we don't need a lot of screws yet. Let's throw paled berries, carapaces. We don't need the caterium yet, or the sulfur, or the amethyst, or the coal. It's quartz, but I like calling it amethyst because it's like that color. Don't need the agaric in here. Or the extra biomass. We'll keep. Probably don't need the mycelium. That's a lot of mycelium too. Nice. Alright, well. And yeah, we'll want to keep the steel beams on us for when we need that for stuff. But okay, that ain't too bad at all. And we will figure out where some easy hard drives are. I know there's one up there that's easy to get, but it's just high up. So we'll probably... I'll make some more concrete going. In fact, I think now that we have the power situation, the first thing I will do is make concrete fully automated. And then we got plenty of place for now, but then also I want to get the awesome shop so we only need concrete for all our foundations and walls and stuff if we want, unless we want to actually use stuff for like for decoration, but like for just the basic building, it's just nice to only have to worry about one resource, even if it's more concrete than normal. It's only concrete, no plates that we have to worry about, so it's nice. All right. Well, in that case, I think we're good here. Let's look at some things here. It has collision. That's kind of funny. Yeah, look at that. Got that going. Got that there. Basic power. Basic biomass burner power setup with solid biofuel. And hey, these are already filled up. These 4 here. Now it's moving on to these as the main ones to get filled up next. And only 2 here aren't actually running yet, so that'll be done soon. And then yeah, so that's nice. That's our early power setup until we get coal. It'll be nice to have coal. And then fuel. Fuel is fun. I love the fuel stuff, especially with like the diluted package fuel loop. It's so fun to do that diluted package fuel loop. Alrighty. In that case, I hope you all have a good day, and I'm happy to conclude the first stream. Also, hello Ash the Prototype, and hello Kirby, y'all sillies, y'all silly friends. I'm happy that you guys were able to pop in even for a little bit and watch. I haven't really had the chat up too much. I think I might make that a little more prominent for me for next time. But yeah, for a first stream, I think this went pretty well. And we'll continue. We'll build the thingy up. We'll expand. We'll explore more. We'll get better things to explore better and not die and have to retrace our steps and take too long. Like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. Alrighty, have a good day, and have a good day.